I've been feeling pretty sick the last couple of days, and so I haven't been able to post anything narration related, but I wanted to come on here and do another Rom's Rambling video because they're super easy to do. It takes like 20 minutes of recording and then like 10 minutes of editing. And then I just have to put it through the visualizer. So I thought I'd just come on here and make one of these real fast because I'm bored, because I'm sick and I can't leave the house or anything. And I like doing these. It's nice. It feels like I get to talk to you guys in a more intimate setting. Good news and bad news about being sick. Good news is it's not COVID. I've taken 2 COVID tests the past 2 days because I was really worried it would be COVID. I think I placebo affected myself, actually. We woke up and me and Ronnie were both feeling really sick. We look at each other, we're like, oh my God, it's COVID. It's definitely COVID. I started to feel like I was short of breath, like I couldn't breathe. And I don't know if I really was or if I was just starting to feel freaked out, but I will say, after I got the negative COVID test back, I stopped feeling short of breath. I think that's pretty typical for me. I think placebo effect stuff affects me really hardcore. Like, for example, if I, of course, I'm about to do this to myself, talking about it, but if I think too hard about having a kidney stone, or I'm remembering back to a time when I had to get like a medical procedure done or something, I'll start to feel like a phantom pain in my kidneys. And so I have to be really careful. I second guess myself all the time. Like, do I really have a kidney stone right now? Or did I just think too much about having a kidney stone and so my kidneys started aching for no reason? But it's also good. I don't know, maybe I just have like a strong mind over whatever, but I can also do things like power through pain really easily. That could also be related to having chronic kidney stones though. I've always been really good at taking pain, probably mostly because of the kidney stones, honestly. I had my first one when I was 19, and it was just horrible. Honestly, everything you've heard about kidney stones are true. It's like the worst pain. I don't know about the whole thing, people saying it's more painful than childbirth. I think to have an opinion on that, you need to have gone through childbirth, natural childbirth, and I haven't. So, I can't say if that's true, even if it's something you've probably heard if someone's brought up kidney stones. But they suck. They really suck. Why did I start talking about kidney stones? Oh yeah. I was making a stupid little joke. Let me try again. Good and bad news about being sick. The good news is it's not COVID. The bad news is I didn't have any tussin.
What? Mama, Chris just got hit by a car. Oh my God, I'll go get the Robitussin.
I've been told a couple times that I have a very dad sense of humor. Probably because I get a lot of my sense of humor from my dad, who coincidentally, being a dad, has a dad sense of humor. I don't think he watches these. Maybe. Anyway, I love dad jokes. And you know, it's not like the specificity of you think a dad would tell it. The part of dad jokes that I love, like the category of dad jokes, is just like jokes that are really simple and stupid, and that's what makes them funny. You know? Got like your classics. You know, my favorite dad joke is not even really a joke, it's just a stupid saying. It's, I'm gonna make like a fetus and head out. I absolutely got that from my dad. Oh, there's so many. If you also like dad jokes, give me your best dad joke in the comments, please. I need it. I'm really glad that I ended up getting my Halloween special out on time. I didn't end up getting to do the 10 short story thing I wanted to do that I talked about in my last Rom's Ramblings. That's okay. I encountered a lot of technical difficulties with my computer. On the day that I was supposed to get it all set up, it bricked itself for like almost 6 hours. And then I went on a 5-day trip, so I couldn't do much about that. But I got up my Animal Crossing video and my Halloween special, so I'm pretty happy about that. My Animal Crossing video did pretty well. I remember when I posted my first one, it got like 300 views, and I was like, yeah, that's expected because it's not a narration. And to be honest, I kind of expected this one to get like 300 views, but it actually did pretty well. It got a lot more than that really quickly too, which I didn't expect. I've been noticing lately, I don't know if it's because of this Rom's rambling thing I'm doing or what, maybe just because I've been branching out into doing just stuff I feel like doing. A lot of my core fan base, what I mean by that is like the people that are here not just to listen to the scary stories and then leave, but the people that are here also because they like Rom, they like me. Y'all have been tuning in a lot more and giving so much love to Rom's ramblings and like my Animal Crossing video and all my other videos that aren't narrations. It's been really nice. It's been giving me a lot of confidence. It's really humbling too. I feel like almost every time I start talking about this part of my channel, I get really sappy. I don't mean to, but I only have nice things to say. I don't know. I really enjoy interacting with all of you and answering comments. I read every single comment, I really do. And I try to reply to all of them. Sometimes I don't have anything to say, but that doesn't mean I don't appreciate and read it, you know? I just really love that I've gotten to a point where there's probably like 30, 40, a good amount of screen names that I always recognize, always consistently in my comment section. And it's just nice because there's like, people talk about the parasocial relationship thing a lot, but beyond that, you really can form bonds with people that aren't like that, you know, in a subscriber slash whatever video maker, you know, me. I feel like I do have like friendships with you guys. And when I see that, you know, the people that come back commenting again and again, especially those of you that share more personal things with me and relate to me on a personal level, talking about your pets and your family members and how certain parts of my stories made you feel, whether that's good or bad. You know, not all the time, it's not always good, but, you know, when it's not, it's stuff like, this made me really sad because this and this happened to me, or I just lost someone, or, you know, all of that. I feel like I've made so many really genuine connections with people, and I hope that I never come off as ungenuine in my replies, because some people's comments have brought me to tears. Like, you have people in some of these comment sections really bearing their hearts, talking about crazy stuff that has happened to them, and I just feel like I'm in a really privileged position to be in a place where not only can I have people reacting that way to something that I made, but also that people feel safe enough to talk about it to me, you know, especially when they address the comment towards me, like they're directly talking to me. It's a really interesting, unique experience. I don't think I would have ever experienced had I not tried this whole narration thing, and it's extremely fulfilling. I think I've said that before on this. I don't know if it was another Rom's Ramblings or just before in general, but it's very fulfilling. Whew, I got really sappy there for a minute. Let's see, what else? Oh yeah, everyone's asking about the ferrets. The ferrets are doing great. Periodo still fights with Juniper a lot. Oh, and a little clarification. I got some comments about this, and Periodo can be pronounced period dot, and I think a lot of people pronounce it that way because that's the way it's spelled, but being as I'm from the world of geology, and I really have a love for rocks and minerals, I'm gonna pronounce it the way it would be pronounced, like, by people in that field, which would be periodo. I think it's pronounced that way because it's a French word, I'm pretty sure, but I could be wrong. But it is proper to pronounce it either way. You know, it's just the English, you know, or not English, I should say American pronunciation, period dot. It's fine too. I like periodo better though. But anyway, Peridot and Juniper still fight sometimes, but everyone else is doing great. I'll put some pictures up of the ferrets getting along, cuddling. They've all been cuddling, and I post pictures on my community page sometimes. This Rom's Ramblings is probably a little bit more boring than the other ones because I honestly didn't really have an agenda of anything to say. On the other ones, I think I kind of had an idea going in, like, okay, I'll hit on these topics, but this time, I don't know, I'm just feeling sick and bored and thought I'd just pop in here and say some stuff. The trip that I went on was really, really fun. I got to see Coed and Cambria, which was amazing. I like progressive rock a lot, but specifically Coed and Cambria I like a lot because of Ronnie's influence. He is very vocal about how that is his favorite band, so if you want to get in with the Dark Somnium, just tell him you like Coed and Cambria. I also got to see Covet, which has been a longtime favorite of mine. I look up to the guitarist, Yvette Young, so much, and the bassist and drummer. They're both such nice people. All three of them, honestly, meeting them was amazing, and I couldn't recommend the three of them to you enough. What wasn't fun about the trip is on the way back, we missed our flight. We just didn't get up in time. We completely miscalculated how much time we had. We're both not fantastic planners when we have a limited time. So that was completely our fault. We missed our flight. And because of that, we had to sit in the airport for about 6.5 hours, which is when I got the Animal Crossing video done, thinking I'd have all this time in the world to get the Halloween special done. Got on our flight, and then after that flight, we had a 2-hour layover, in which time I just kind of rested, thinking, oh, I'll just work on the Halloween special on the plane. Get on the plane, and the people in front of us immediately recline all the way after we're up in the air. I take out my laptop and realize, like an idiot that I should have known, I can't work if the seat in front of me is reclined because I can't see my screen. And the seats were far too small for it to put it in my lap and comfortably work. So I didn't get any work done, and then we had another hour layover, and I tried to get some work done, but it just wasn't enough time to do much of anything aside from use the bathroom and eat. Got on the next plane, and the people reclined their seat again. So I didn't get to finish the Halloween special until I got home, at which point I had been traveling for almost 20 full hours. I'd been up for longer than that, and I started working on it, and I was completely delusional with exhaustion, so I quickly stopped. And so the next morning, I just got up really early on Halloween morning and finished it, and it was such a relief. Such a relief. All right. I think that's about all I have to say today. This rambling video was really all over the place without any structure, but I guess that's the point. I hope you all had a fun Halloween, and I hope you're all having a fun November. Personally, November is one of my favorite months. I love autumn, and in Oregon right now, the trees are just beautiful, and I'm loving this gloomy, colder weather. Stay warm, stay safe, and I hope you all have a good night.